Is it because I feed you?
Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Neighbourhood Gems, and today we'll be eating Brad's favourite food, which is Nasi Lemak! You happy?
I'm damn happy that today we come here and eat Nasi Lemak. So, for Nasi Lemak, right, what's your favourite ingredient?
Oh, wow, Brad, you will sound very like unorthodox, but fried chicken.
So not even the Nasi Lemak, the nasi itself?
Huh?
Eat fried chicken?
That too. No, it must all come together, ma. Because
Okay.
actually, right, in a whole Nasi Lemak, right, think about it. There's a lot of fried ingredients. Like the egg also fried, right?
True. Egg fried, the ikan bilis also fried.
Yeah. Then sometimes you order fish, maybe, or like chicken.
Also fried.
All fried.
I think my favourite is the rice and the chili. The rice and the chili must marry together.
So today you'll be looking at the rice lah, then today I'll be looking at the chicken.
But I also must eat the chicken. I must eat the chicken. Cannot like that.
Okay, so how should we make a good Nasi Lemak? Okay, I know already. Number one is rice. Then chili.
I think that will be my criteria, like whether the rice and the chili is like to my liking. Then for you, like
The fried goods ah.
Yeah, the fried goods. Of course, you also have to look at the price also. What?
Okay, fair.
The whole combination.
Yeah.
What if you order like a mega like this?
10.50. Then
Yeah, and then got like a
ooh.
bunch of like fried things. Okay, enough talking already. You go and try now.
Okay, let's go! Woo!
This way? Hey, that way. Here. Hello, Makcik. It's our first time here. Do you know what's nice? What do you think we should try?
You should try the normal set.
Okay, if I want to add any things,
Extra thing. What will you recommend?
You have to choose your own self. Which one you prefer?
may I know what's this?
Potato.
Potato? Okay.
Yeah, the burger deal. Yeah, can we have that?
Anything else?
Beef fillet.
Okay, sure.
So now we're at our first location, Park Mandor Nasi Lemak.
And it's
At
in
where?
the middle of Yishun. Hi! Hey, no, but Yishun has very nice food. As proven by one of our producers, like she said, Yishun has the best food. Then somehow always win.
Is it because like Yishun is like a neighborhood, so like got a lot of...
What do you mean? Everywhere is a neighborhood in Singapore.
What do we have in front of us? I forgot how much this is.
The most basic one is 250. Wow, which is damn affordable.
It's damn worth it. What's Nasi Lemak?
Nasi is rice.
You sure?
Lemak is like good. Like lemak. Woo! No? It's wrong ah. Okay, I realized that their chicken, right, is the batter is like different from others. It's like orange in color.
Yes, it looks
right?
a bit different. Like usually it's like a bit more brownish.
Wow!
Ooh.
Wow!
You smell it? I want to smell.
Okay.
Oh my god, you can smell the spice. So I realized the batter, right, is really not thick at all. You know, like some, I think mainly like the Chinese one. The Chinese lemak one, right? Like usually the batter is like damn thick, but this one is like thin.
Rice first ah. Wow, smells lemak. Nice.
I feel like I'm being hugged by a coconut tree right now.
Wow.
The lemak is so lemak. I think right, the coconut taste is like really there, and it coated all the grains very properly. And then the rice is satu. Not
Tiga.
not kumpulan. Okay, it means like all the rice is one piece one. Like one grain one.
Hey, but you know it's interesting? It's like when you bite, right, it's one grain, so you still can like feel the grains. But then on the surface, it has this.
Yeah. They just somehow put them together,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, let's try the chili then.
What type of chili?
Wow, damn nice. Extra, sorry.
I think we can end it here already.
To me, right, I tried to explain using Chinese ingredients.
Okay, you see.
I feel like it's like onion. It is only a little bit sweet.
Yeah. Okay, at the same time, it's not like crazy spicy. I feel like wow, the whole thing you can only taste spice. So there's still like many layers to the flavor.
So it's a good balance, right?
I think it's a good balance. I think what I like the most about this part, right, is that look at the chili. It's blended so nicely. There's none of that chili seed, chili flake, chili skin nonsense.
Oh my god, chicken! My
What?
favorite part.
You want which one? Okay, I cut for you because I'm sweet like this. How they do the batter so thin, but then at the same time it's crunchy at the same time.
There's a thin biscuity
What is this?
layer on top of the skin.
So it doesn't feel too like oily or like sinful, right?
No, you know like sometimes when you eat some chicken, the batter too thick, then like wow, very jelak.
Yeah.
I feel like I can eat 10 of these. The meat is like you can tell it's confirm marinated one. It's not like just the skin got the salt or flavors or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like the meat itself also has the juice and the flavor. How to pronounce burgundy properly?
Bergedil.
What?
Bergedil. For L.
Bergedil.
For L.
Bergedil.
Bergedil.
It's what I'm gonna eat now. Wow.
I think today's episode we can just keep quiet. Everything just
Yeah
let
lah.
us silently enjoy everything.
It really like melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
The potato like woo. Then it's like a huge mashed potato with
Yeah.
a solid outer
And
ring.
with flavor.
Solid outer covering. Okay, now we must make it like an everything in one bite thing. Including the
What?
last meal bites.
Last me, mate.
Alright, help lah.
Last me, mate.
Shit, we only just started and we already eat such a good Nasi Lemak. Oh,
We really don't need to go for it.
help me. We are at the next Nasi Lemak stall. This is called Afghan
Okay, apparently right, this is Suryan's childhood.
Jam or like childhood place.
Better be good. Hey, it's all packed nice. It's all packed nicely already.
Huh.
That's where you know this is like the authentic
this
one.
one.
Can we get one Nasi
Nasi
Lemak
Lemak
ayam?
ayam.
Thank you.
Yay! Wow, it looks like that.
Wow, it's damn big, damn big. Look at what we have in front of us.
Hey, this one got packaging.
Are you ready to open the treasure?
Yes.
Oh, it's separated.
Wow, the egg so
Hey,
thick.
the rice damn a lot.
Hey, and look at this.
It comes in a pack.
Wow. Okay, shall we like open it out?
Yeah. I think rice-wise, the first look of it, right, it's a bit more perkumpulan than the other one.
Like
Puffy
the
together.
rice very packed together.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll eat the rice first.
Okay. Mmm.
I think the rice is like more starchy.
Yeah, I think this like it's a bit more
Moist.
Niam, more
Yeah, niam
moist
lah,
compared
niam
to the
lah.
previous one. But I feel like the coconut ratio for this one as compared to the previous one, this one is a bit more just right.
Oh,
This
okay.
one like a bit much. Like it's lemaking. This one is proportion
Lepak.
just right. What do you say? Proportion just lepaking. The proportion is just right, so it's like it's not overpowering, so you can still like taste the rice and the coconut.
To me, it's because it's more niam, right? Then it's more sticky in a sense.
Yep.
Shall we eat the chili?
Chili it is.
Wow, this one is like dark red eh.
It looks spicy, yeah.
Spicy. Wait for it.
Spicy. If I like it.
I also like
Chili is supposed to be what?
spicy.
Who eats sweet chili? Oh, sorry.
Okay, this is a bit more savory like actually.
Yeah, it's a savory, but spicy hits you at the same time. But it's not like pure spice and then nothing else. There's no other taste. So got spice, got savory, and then there's a bit of like sweetness to it. Are you ready for the chicken?
Yeah. Oh, good.
Is it because I feel?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like because they wrap it up, so it's not as crispy as compared to like if it's served like fresh served.
I agree.
So all the
skin
I think
lah.
the supposed crispiness,
Like the batter won't be crunchy.
yeah, it won't be crunchy, right? So in terms of that part, it's like not there anymore.
But I think in terms of the marinade and the batter of the chicken, I think it's not bad.
I feel that this one, in terms of the marinade, is not as strong compared to the other one.
Of the meat, is it?
Yes, the meat.
You know why? I think the previous one, right, it's actually like quite salty. But I think this one is like not very salty version. That's why I
So
feel
it's way
like.
more neutral.
Yeah, that's why I feel like we feel that the marinade is like less.
Shall we try the full
One
thing?
whole.
Oh my god, the egg, right? Really damn thick.
Whew, it's damn thick eh. The egg so fluffy, right?
I think the chili is like really the winner here. So I feel like as compared, right, this one, right, I think will be higher on my list than your one. First, like I feel like the balance for the lemak, right, is there, and then the chili hits my palate.
we are already thinking of ordering the chicken wing set. Then we want to add on more things. What do you recommend? Hash brown or crab stick?
and hash brown is not very common, right?
So
Maybe we should try.
crab stick.
Try like something a bit different. Can we get a chicken wing set?
Then I think we want to add the teriyaki chicken, and we add what you recommend us, which is the
Crab stick.
Okay, so we are at Fong Seng Nasi Lemak.
Which is located along, I think, some Clementi road lah. Yeah, actually when I saw that we were coming here, I was very happy because like last time when I used to study around this area, right, and at night we always come here.
Because you open it quite late, right?
Yeah, you open the quite late.
I remember I come here and eat chicken wing and drink Milo. Literally, this.
like in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Today, right, what we have bought is like a very zhenged up version.
Oh yeah.
Because we like went all out. We added a few like interesting items that we saw lah.
So for here, right, yeah, I think they have like over 22 different side dishes.
Okay, right.
Are you ready? Oh my god.
The coconut flavor really comes through very strongly.
I would say, right, this one is quite similar to the first one in terms of like the BG.
separatedness.
And the coconutness, the lemakness.
Okay. Really? The color is in between the first and the second.
So it's a lot more watery compared to the other two.
Whoa.
Why you whoa?
First taste, right? When you put in your mouth, you thought that it's gonna be a very spicy chili. But it's not. It's full yet not spicy. Not me, no.
It's like it started off quite sweet.
Yeah.
Then afterwards,
Got a bit of
salty,
spice. Yeah.
Then the spice come out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Very interesting.
Wow, it's quite balanced, huh? Like there's, wow, it's really like.
I think it's one of the. It's the most balanced chili. The whole thing. Chicken ah.
Oh, it's not.
Okay.
You're not gonna debone me?
Okay, I don't debone, but I tear out one part for you.
Can. I'm ready.
Chicken dance ah.
Oh, you're damn drunk.
Wow, this chicken wing oh. Kills me. Can curse or not? Eatbook?
Can you
It's so.
curse?
Auntie, 多5个 chicken wing.
This thing, right, is a summary of what a chicken wing, what a fried chicken wing
Should
should
be
look like.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, so the chicken and the batter is so fried until it's on point, so like it's crunchy for every bite you take.
No, so you know right, we have been flaming like chicken with thick batter. But shit man, I need to take back my words. I think this is one of those that...
What?
No, but it's thicker mah, because you see the flour is a lot eh.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, I'm not complaining eh. This is an epitome of like the thick kind but nice. Okay, the meat is also super marinated. Then the outside right, it almost has this like...
Popcorn chicken bite.
Yeah!
This one is another goodness. What's so special about the Milo is that they use shaved ice. So when the ice got really thin and you can suck through the straw, right, then it will like be of ice blended slurpy drink bite.
The Milo is like got a bit of the Milo chalk bites.
Yeah.
But so it's a bit more gao than normal Milo and a bit more malty. So this one right, is you recommend one right?
That's one of the premium ingredients. So there's teriyaki chicken.
I saw like
Saba fish.
Yeah.
And so on.
And the skin right, as you can see right, it's charred one. So like when I took the first bite honestly right, it was like the charred, almost like you know the satay feeling.
Yeah. If you eat it on its own, it can be a bit salty and oily.
Sorry, I just need to show you all for context right, how freaking big this crab stick is. What? It's like two normal, okay, two normal crab sticks.
About 15 cm.
This is 6 inches. And I think it's like breaded on the outside.
Yeah.
So it's also like a deep fried crab stick. Wow, I love crab sticks. I think the fried part like comes through a bit only lah. It's not super obvious because it's like I feel like ultimately it just tastes like a normal crab stick lah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring your attention to the egg. Look at this.
Oh no!
It's egg.
Okay, all in all, right, for this place, I'm glad that we got to try a Nasi Lemak that is pretty different from the first two. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I think most of the flavor profile from the food tastes very different from the first two.
I feel like the Nasi Lemak we have here is slightly more modern compared to like the traditional one. And I feel like, okay, when I was younger, right, usually when I eat Nasi Lemak, it's like those like really one pack, small one. In my head, it's like the more authentic and like the more traditional one. So this is like the new version, which I think it's more suited to like
New age.
Yeah, the new age.
Okay, which Nasi Lemak place you go back to?
You need us to say the answer when we are sitting here. I cannot decide between two.
Wow, they are so different.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like two eh. As in,
You
sorry,
like
I mean like all nice and all got the USP, but then two is like
Your vibe.
I can't decide how.
Okay, I got one, sorry.
3, 2, 1.
3.
One.
1?
3?
I thought you would say 3.
I thought you so long.
Okay, why?
What the hell?
Why 1?
To me, it's more Nasi Lemak. 3 feels a bit more like fusion. The thing is, for chicken wing, right? Both also nice. Like the 1 and the 3, both damn nice.
But do you have a favorite?
Like chicken wing.
Yes.
I think 3.
But you choose 1 in the end. Because I had overall.
Overall.
Okay, to be fair, I was also like quite torn between 1 and 3 because 1 is like, I would say a bit more authentic. Then number 3 is like, there is a Chinese Chai Fan element where you can order whatever you want. And I felt like that sealed the deal for me. Because you cannot get bored of it because there's so many different layers, right?
I agree lah.
And then the yolk, right?
Yeah.
The yolk. Have you seen the yolk?
I think it is what makes 3 so special. Like, the yolk is...
Yeah, as in like even though like, you know, the chili or the rice point of view, right? The other two is like Nasi Lemak, but I feel like it's just personal preference and how I can imagine myself like eating like maybe every day or what. Because the chicken wing also on point.
Super on point. I think I'm gonna buy more. No, that's why I tell you it's very hard for me to choose between 1 and 3. Okay, however, I like it just in a split moment, in a split heart moment, I just feel like I went with 1. Also because I feel that
it's 250.
Yes, but in general, I think the taste is more unique. Like the batter is really something I've never seen before.
Yes.
I feel like, wow, I really never seen before. Orange colour. It's not just about the colour, but the taste is just so unique and so nice and so crispy. Amazing day.
If you are somewhere near the north, then you go
1.
Yishun.
Somewhere near
if
the
you are
west,
somewhere near west, then you go
3.
If you are somewhere in the middle on the east, we find another one in the next episode.
You translate the Surya one or nice. Just cut right here. Thank you for watching this episode of Neighbourhood Gems. If you like this episode, you can watch more over there.
And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Nasi bagus.
Nasi Lemak.
That's what I say?
Lemak
Nasi,
sia.
the thing very lepak, is it?